musical shit show here at Sofa City Sounds. And fuck, I've been waiting for this for a while. I'm so glad that I get this interview because it's going to be a while before I get to book you guys at a show. Tell the world who you are.
We're Midnight Tripper. We're a four-piece heavy rock and roll band from Niagara. You know, we play music.
And who are you?
I'm Mike. I'm the bass player guy.
I'm Mike. I'm the guitar guy.
Wow.
And I'm Dan. I do vocals.
That's how it goes when you work with bands that have never met you guys before, and you guys like all introduced, and somebody's like, "Hey, I need Mike to come and do this," and it's not the right Mike. What's that like?
I find that usually we're between me and Mike, we're usually pretty scattered. So there's only usually one of us in the room at the time, anyway.
Yeah.
So you guys just kind of
Mind you, they're
Sometimes it's the context too. They say our name.
but like usually they always have the wrong mic that they're looking for anyway.
Right.
So don't look at 'em.
I know. I grew up with the name Amanda. There was a million of us in the 80s and 90s. So I can understand. Mike's too. There was like 3 or 4 Amandas in my class, 3 or 4 Mikes in my class. There was 3 other classes that had that many other kids too.
Yeah,
So-
it's a big name.
Oh,
Popular.
yeah, definitely. So what are you guys up to? Like it took me a little bit to be able to get you guys in here. So what's happening?
Well, this last week when we were just we've been recording a new single.
Yeah.
That's been keeping us busy. We've had a couple of shows in the last little bit. 420, we had a huge show at Warehouse.
Oh, I'm so fucking bummed. I missed that, man.
Yeah, it was sick.
That was really
The place sold out, so it was really cool to see that.
Yeah.
And then what else have we been up to? We had Mooch in Hamilton in May.
Oh,
And then yeah, we've really been working on just behind the scenes stuff. We've had photo shoots going on, just kind of constructing this album that we got going.
go on.
Oh, well, that's one way to start it.
Yeah, so it's
That's on
pointing
like
at one,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I say we all. I don't know. I always play it different ways. So I'm
I would
thinking.
do it one at a time because it's gonna end up.
Well, I'm thinking what we'll do is because they're all general questions, and I don't know who's going to answer what question.
Yep.
I think that we should just all suffer at the same time. And like I suffer with you guys. I do this every single time I pull out the game. So
That's why they were shitting themselves on the way home.
yeah.
That's why they were shitting themselves.
Well, listen, I don't want my victims out easy, man. And if I don't kill you, I at least got to make sure that you don't come back. Or when somebody brings up Sofa City Sounds, you go, that fucking bitch made me eat so much hot sauce. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open it. And then
Yeah, I'll give you this while you open it back here.
be careful because they come out fast. I learned my lesson the last time. I died a little inside, I think, and I can handle any kind of hot sauce. So, yeah, I'd say just pour yourself.
Oh, this is.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about that yet, but just
So,
foreshadowing.
you guys,
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know.
that's why I smoked a big fat joint with you guys before we started this game, so I could lure you in.
Well,
Yeah, you don't need a lot with this stuff. I got one called Cherry Noble, and
I feel like
it's
one I could probably put more on.
well, I mean, go ahead.
Sorry.
I do not encourage any kind
I gotta
of
prep
salt on
myself
hot
here.
sauce. So,
I never underestimate hot sauce.
well, yeah, and that's the thing, you know, like at this. So,
You
Kurt,
gotta respect it.
well, you have to, right? Right? Okay, think it and sink it.
All right. Cheers. Cheers.
So, Kurt from Cryophilic, I asked him to do a hot sauce challenge with me, and he was terrified. He thought I was going to kill him. I did. And by the time we were done the hot sauce game or the hot sauce trivia challenge, he's now got a collection of hot sauce, and I don't feel bad. Yep, yep, we totally changed his mind. Oh, it's not bad.
Yeah, that was actually not bad at all.
Mm.
You want one of this?
Of course.
See, we're getting down this.
I wonder if we're screwing ourselves by using the little bits of bagel.
Nah,
I mean, I can bring out hotter hot sauce.
that was one.
Yeah.
That was the
So I am actually gonna grab one more little bottle, just in case you guys are out.
He is
for it
trying.
after.
That's what's happening.
So I brought this stuff out for any day, and they all ate it, like, after hot sauce roulette, they all ate it, and they were like, oh, it's not that bad. This stuff is 7 million Scovilles. It's called The End.
I would say that they were lying to you.
Well, I think there's a possibility that they all died a little inside as well.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Dripping sweat. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
Like I
mean, I know a bit about those peppers and hot sauce and stuff like that. That's,
yeah. Oh, it's
That's like, it's past the point of being able to tell how hot it is. Like,
there's no flavor to it.
No.
There's definitely no flavor to it. That certainly is specifically a party trick. That's a here, eat this. And yeah, so okay, where do you guys want to start? How about we start with how you guys got together, and then we'll go to where you're at right now and work our way back.
Well, I guess, I mean, Mike, you're kind of at the forefront of the beginning of all of this.
Yeah. I met a singer and he introduced me to a drummer who introduced me to Mike.
Mhm.
Cool.
And yeah, that's how we met. And then,
Yeah.
we met Dana after.
Yeah, not too long after. And,
Bob.
I've known Mike since high school.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've been
I
in
introduced
high
him
school.
to,
So,
yeah.
Yeah. And then, I introduced at that point, and
We had probably, I don't know, like 10, 12 songs already just ready to go for when.
Nice.
yeah, when I even just
We
started.
were looking for a singer for a long time. We were trying to get people out, but then Dan actually moved back from Ottawa.
Right.
Yeah.
So we got some time and stuff to get,
My dog's got your water.
Oh, that's my water. I didn't realize it.
That's part of the trip.
Yeah, Mike, can you grab it?
I think it's, yeah. Remember earlier when I was saying if we don't pay enough attention, she takes things.
She'll make us.
Yeah. She'll make us pay attention. So sorry, continue.
Mike, continue.
I have the ADHD.
You know, it's,
I saw that.
Dan joins the band and really just kind of kicked the ball rolling because we already had a lot of, material ready to go.
Right.
And I mean, it didn't take us very long at all.
Right.
Just start getting out there, start doing shows and
we started record EPs and stuff.
EPs. Yeah, got 2 EPs out there, and then followed that up with Mothman, the single. And then,
Nice.
yeah, just kind of just full steam ahead, really.
Yeah.
Right on.
Just
Right
keep
on.
trucking.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. It's nice to see bands come together and pull everything off right from go.
Yeah.
You have seasoned musicians in your band when things like that happen.
Yeah. No, we've there's been a lot of effort put into this band, right? And from everybody right from the start.
Yeah.
Been putting a lot of work into trying to make this like one of our. It's a passion project,
Yeah.
right? So.
I get that. I totally
Yeah.
understand that. So we're missing one of you guys, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Who are we missing?
Lucas. Where are you, bud?
Espinosa.
I know. Is there a common misconception that the drummer is never there when you need him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a busy man though.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
he owns business and he's got stuff going on. Too much like you guys. You guys are also.
Oh, he's super busy. Yeah. We did try hooking up with him, it just didn't end up working.
Yeah. I did send the link to you guys, but just in case you're listening, Lucas, sometimes you have to click your 3 dots on the right-hand side and open it in the browser. And then hopefully that little blue light on my side shows up and I can let you in the chat. So, but no, that's awesome. And so have all of you guys been together from the start? Like from
from Midnight Tripper,
Yeah.
the 3 of us have been. Lucas is a new member. We just
Right.
went, we had to find a new drummer at the beginning of the year.
Okay.
But yeah, no. So now, I guess it's the 3 of us, and then Lucas just joined. I guess.
Yeah.
But Lucas is a longtime friend.
Yeah.
It's like Mike for me. Like I've been playing dance with him since high school, right?
Nice.
So,
Nice.
Dan and Lucas played in choir and stuff in high school.
yeah. Yeah, yeah,
That's
jazz
you.
band and stuff like that.
I don't hear that come up too much, like too often. I never hear anybody say, well, I was in choir in school.
Yeah, that-
I mean, my kid is, right? Like,
Yeah,
that's, hey, man, any form of
If
music
you're
is cool
in
form of
music in
music.
school, a lot of times they kind of obligate you to do it a little bit.
Well, yeah,
It's one of
absolutely.
those things where
It's not a bad thing, though. It's a learning experience.
absolutely.
It's something
Oh, I
you
learned
love,
a lot
right?
from that
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, I know my kid, I can't sing to save my life, but my oldest daughter can. But you're sitting here, so, and did you just record?
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Okay,
That's
so-
what
Unless you're on it and just haven't told anybody. So, somebody else should spin that.
No.
It's funny, I play this and sometimes I'll forget and nobody ever tells me that, hey, we haven't
Oh,
spun in a
single.
while.
All right, that's a good increase there. I feel like we'll start feeling it.
Yeah, I think so. I hope so.
This might
Yeah, yeah.
like 2 seconds.
You are just not allowed to
I
have
just
your
been trying to
water.
not put it there.
You can either leave it here if you want, or
Actually,
there's
it's not
windowsill.
I'm trying to not put it on this side.
The camera's sitting up pretty high, so this would be okay. Okay, I don't want you chewing on my back, thank you, but you're being a really good dog, so I'm not gonna jinx it. So, okay, so you said you were in choir, and were you in music in school as well?
All three of us and Lucas did jazz band.
Oh,
Yeah,
right on.
something,
I love
So that's
jazz.
how we kind of have the same learning curve, I think, and we kind of.
Very similar.
That's why you guys all meld so
So
well.
understand where each other comes from musically. too.
We did all the cover band stuff together when we were kids and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
Right on.
That's the most Niagara Falls thing to hear though. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
we did all the cover band.
well, it really is that true. Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, I feel like this one's gonna be a little hotter.
I just split mine right over, so it's Solomon time.
A little bit.
It's all right.
Not too bad.
I think I'm gonna have to.
I like them because they're not like vinegar based.
Yeah, and they're flavorful.
Yeah.
Right. But I think I'm gonna have to swap some of these out because I'm starting to get used to them. I'm starting to get used to them. So
Different flavors and stuff like that.
yeah, well, yeah, my bottom shelf in my fridge is dedicated to hot sauce, and we're about to move up to the top shelf because we don't have enough room.
Nice.
Yeah, my youngest daughter, I'm pretty sure that her blood is hot sauce. And she always, most of the hot sauce in the fridge is hers. And yeah,
How old is she?
11.
11. Yep.
Yeah, I have seen her eat hot sauce sitting next to big giant bears, and
Oh, yeah.
she just eats it, and they're like dying and sweating, and she's like, "Give me more." Yeah, no, she loves it. So she's kind of taking a break from it, but her stomach's been bothering her. But she loves it.
Oh,
Oh yeah, there's a swell.
that's pretty good. That's not fun.
Yeah, yeah, I like the flavor of a lot of these ones.
Yeah, that one was all right, actually.
Yeah, no, I think I need to add a couple in there for shock value. I was saying I have this Cherry Noble one that I actually use to make chocolate cupcakes
Oh, no.
with, like, chocolate cherry cupcakes with, and they're so good. I usually add wheat into them too. They're really good because they taste like they're hot, but it's not a mix you would expect. It's hot and chocolate, but not like
Yeah.
hot chocolate, right? It's so
Spicy chocolate.
Yeah.
yeah.
See, is it Starbucks? They have like a spicy refresher drink now.
I love like spicy sweet like drinks
Yeah.
and candy and stuff like
I don't know
that.
if I've ever had a
All
spicy
of
drink
it.
Um,
I
I
have.
at
Um,
No Frills, you can buy these. Oh, fuck, I can't remember what they're called. They're spicy pineapple drinks,
mhm.
and they're so good because I don't drink alcohol, right? So I'm always looking for fancy, fun
Yeah.
shit to drink because I hang out with drinkers, right?
Yeah.
So, but okay, so who influences you guys as far as musicians goes?
It's almost like a shorter list to say like who doesn't influence us.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so
But
who doesn't influence you? That's actually more of a difficult question.
That is a very
That's
difficult
an
question.
incredible-
That is a
Yeah,
difficult
yeah, I know.
So, I don't know, we all kind of take influences from different areas.
Yeah.
I think that's what he's trying to say. right?
Yeah.
Mike, I guess you're more of like a classic rock kind of guy, right? Like you're
Yeah.
a lot,
Yeah.
a lot heavier.
I like the last 60 Beatles. So.
Right on. Right on. I share a birthday with George Harrison, so that's cool.
I
Yeah.
share one with Michael Jackson.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. My 11-year-old shares a birthday with Vinnie Paul.
Nice.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So yeah, no, that's pretty cool. You were going somewhere with that. And the ADHD just hit me.
Influences.
Awesome.
Influences.
So I'm gonna let you sit here.
Yeah. Mike?
You know, a lot of Sabbath for me.
Yeah.
Sabbath and a lot of kind of stoner rock and early like 80s thrash metal.
Yeah. Or a move. Don't be so rude.
But, and you know,
It's rock.
like Beatles too, and you know, even going back to like some 50s rock and roll. And
Cool.
stuff like that. It's kind of all of them now. Even some hip hop too, right? You know.
Are we in the same generation? I'm in my 40s. I'm just gonna
We're
stop
all
right there.
over.
Okay, so no. No would have been the correct answer. I don't know. I grew up with 50s music. It's the 40s music is where I go, and even some 40s.
Yeah.
So when you went, and even some 50s, that hurt a little. That's where I knew we didn't come from the same
You
generation.
know, you can take it back because even like some classical, sometimes I'm just
Yeah.
cruising to the classical channels.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, I love classical music. I like a lot of old, like Dirty Water blues
Mhm.
music.
Yeah.
I love that stuff.
Yeah.
So
So sometimes it's tough to find a good recording of that.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
sure.
Robert Johnson.
Mm.
Speaking, yeah, he's also the one who started the 27 Club.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's right. Eh?
Yeah, yeah. But he, some of his earliest recordings are almost so muddled. You can't
I know.
Yeah.
hear anything. You can't hear
But they're
anything.
good though.
They are.
Well, and I like, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love all the like digital mastering, everything that we can do to enhance our music and stuff like that. But like, give me the raw 8-track and vinyl shit. That's what I want to listen to. I want to hear the crackle of the record along.
And then there's another cool thing too, with like I guess the way they
Hard to
recorded
do.
previously is that like they didn't have all this technology. Right?
Yeah.
There's different ways to get a tone.
Yeah.
That dog wants to talk about his influence.
I know. I'm just gonna fill up her toy while you're explaining that so that I can keep her quiet for a minute.
Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about recording processes, I guess, of the past,
In the oldest,
the old days.
it was just one microphone that they sang into and played guitar.
Yeah.
Picked it up in a corner of a room.
Yeah,
That's how they,
that's
that's how they
basically it,
recorded
yeah.
the early blues stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. No, and that's the stuff that I like. I like hearing the mistakes, the bending too far or the,
Fast,
hitting
slow
something
tempo,
twice
yeah,
or
yeah.
yeah, exactly. Hopefully this doesn't pick up too much in the microphone. But I want to keep her quiet for as long as possible.
It's a weird thing though, like mistakes in music, because it's like I love mistakes. Like every once in a while you get like a little thing.
Yeah.
But then like you go to record and you make a mistake and you just can't stop thinking.
Yeah.
And every time
Yeah.
you listen to it, you're like, I can hate that.
Yeah.
You know what though? That's the thing about keeping your music authentic though.
Mhm.
Right? So, no, I thought I saw the little blue spot. Hopefully Lucas popped in, but I didn't see it. But yeah, that's the thing about keeping music authentic, because let's say that, you make a script in your recording and it's going to cost you a lot of money to fix it, right? So you don't fix it and you leave it in, but 30 years go by and somebody goes, oh, this is my favorite part. He fucks it up right here. I love this part.
Yeah.
Right? And that's like the only, I don't know, say 1,000 CDs that it's on,
Mhm.
right? That's the only recording it's on, because when you go and re-record it again, like reprint it again, you fix it up or whatever, however that works. But that's the thing I think I like about vinyl and stuff like that is you do hear cassettes. I own so many cassettes. Jillian Underhill, you guys know Jillian?
Yeah,
Her?
she's booked my last band a bunch of times.
That's amazing. I love her. I have her tattooed on my
Oh.
arm. Yeah. But her cassette collection just puts mine to shame.
Oh, yeah.
Like my cassette collection comes out to play and then hers comes out to play and mine just turns around back in the house. So yeah, she's oh, I left my drink over there. Yeah.
I always see her posting
I got it.
about that metal cruise that she goes
Thank
on.
you. Oh, 70,000 tons.
I want to go on it so bad.
Me too. Thank you. Me too. I would love to do 70,000 tons.
They take off in Florida, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't even think I can get to Florida right now. I can't even get to the cruise, bro.
My passport says I can, but border cops.
Well, let's play the cruise, Mike.
So,
That's how we'll get on.
yeah, it'd be fun to do a cruise show.
Oh, we'd be so well suited for something like that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially like a lot of our new music. I mean, some of our old songs too, but you got a couple like nautical themes and stuff like that to some of our new songs.
Cool. I hope Karina Davy is listening because she books shows on boats every once in a while. So she'd be right into you guys.
Oh yeah.
I love Karina. She's a great promoter out of Toronto. I try to mention her name at least once every time I do the show. Oh, she's such a sweet woman. She's badass promoter. She works fucking hard for all her bands. She's so good. And I don't know if you guys have met him yet, Miles LeBlanc, the photographer out of Toronto.
I don't think so.
Oh, you'll know when you meet Miles. Definitely. Laura. Yeah, she definitely. Nope, never mind. I didn't say her name. Keep talking. Keep playing. Keep playing. So, yeah. What do you guys got coming up in the next little while?
8.
I don't want anything up 5.
We are planning a camping festival in Stony Creek. It's a Doom festival. It's Labyrinth Mountain Doom Festival.
Ooh, who's on that bill with you guys?
Lots of bands. Low Orbit, Moot, Cannabis, Twin Banshee. There's about 30 bands though. It's split between 2 days. You get camping tickets, so you can just camp right there.
Cool.
It's very DIY feel to everything, so you can bring what you want in with you, kind of thing.
Right on. I love parties like that. Right.
But it's supposed to be a lot of fun, and it's basically, if you look at the show posters that we've been putting out the last years, a bunch of those bands just all kind of stacked into one big festival, and like another 20 on top of that, right?
That's awesome. That's
really
awesome.
cool.
It was actually Joey from Duskwalker.
Oh yeah.
I mentioned you guys. He actually, so him and Ben from Ryfield Studios, I have interviewed the two of them equal amount of times. They're actually neck and neck for who's got more interviews.
Everybody loves to do.
I just call him right now and he can get one more on the.
Right.
Honestly, probably.
So, but yeah, no, my last show in my office, Joey had.
Oh, you're scared.
Well, yeah, like
Getting used to it.
Sean Evans from Hot Ones, he said that like eventually it just becomes a thing, right? Just you go to work and you sit down and you eat the sauce and you go home. So here we are, right?
Here we are.
But I never actually used to be able to eat hot sauce. I would look at Frank's and cry. And then I had a bunch of blood transfusions, and now I can't eat anything hot enough. It's so weird. Like, it just flipped. I was like, I'd look at Frank's and be like, you eat that, thanks.
I like hot sauces that have flavor that aren't like I said, vinegar based.
Yeah.
I don't mind vinegar based because
This one's good.
there's a fun flavor, right? But
This one's warm.
yeah, this one's getting warm. It's
Yes.
got a nice warm feeling. That's a good way to describe it.
Yeah. It's like an unwanted hug.
I wanted how
Yeah.
I also forgot. I forget this every time I eat something spicy. And I got the hiccups when I eat spicy things.
Oh, dude, this
sometimes. I just reminded me.
This would be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good. I don't know if this drink is helping me or hurting me, but I stopped by the store on the way home from the farm, and this one's vanilla cola. Pretty good.
Which one did we buy?
MXG,
Oh, XMG.
XMG.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
10 milligrams.
I'm not-
That's what it stands for. That's why.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I worked in the store.
Everybody just watched.
I worked in the store for a little bit. That's it.
No, that's killer.
That's
That's
the only
cool.
reason I know why.
Good. That means you can teach me things. That's awesome.
We'll see.
No, it's not going to be like.
Don't act like you
Cool.
didn't show up to band practice every day and teach us something new.
Right.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. No. I'm not looking for school, but I may have questions.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, no, I like these. They're pretty good. They're like low in all kinds of things except for cal.
Yeah. Sugar.
Yes.
I have sugar. This one's got 42 grams.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of them have a lot of sugar.
But I don't know. These don't hit me too hard. I can drink like 9 or 10 of these before I start to feel them. I make cookies. You can eat about a half a cookie.
Yeah.
So
I use bacon fat. And then use that.
That's a
in random things.
great
It was when I
idea.
thought about it, I was like, this is friggin' genius. So yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It's definitely a stoner thought too. Like you were cooked when you thought.
Well, because I keep bacon fat because I really use it for other things when I'm cooking, right? So
Right.
one day I was literally just like, all I need is a fat for it to bind with.
Yeah.
That's why people use butter. That's why people use coconut oil.
Well, that's what I
I
use.
can just use bacon fat if I have enough of it, right? And you just do the same thing. You just put it in the slow cooker and strain her out.
It's sitting in the sink.
So there you go.
Yeah. Beside the sink. No, that's fucking genius. I hope all of you heard that. That so makes life so much easier. Well, it's
Giving out my culinary secrets here.
No, but that's genius. Because I usually do coconut oil, and that's what I cook my steak in.
Yeah.
Right. I add like whatever spices to the coconut oil, plus it's already got the THC in it.
Yeah.
And I drop the steak in it. Pardon me, you get 2 birds stoned at once.
Yeah.
That's right.
Makes
So-
really good salted caramel bacon brownies. That's where that all goes with that bacon fat. Ends up in there.
So you just created me an order for brownies.
Yeah.
I will trade you some cherry cupcake.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Right on. I'm kind of stuck on that for a second.
Oh, yeah.
That's brilliant. Where do
You can go back and watch that a couple times.
Bacon fat and brownies. That's fucking
Yeah.
genius.
Yeah.
I bet that is so good. You said salted caramel too.
Yeah.
I always make granola for the kids,
Mhm.
and it requires coconut oil.
Okay.
So I make them their batch.
So you make
Make
it a little
me a
bit.
batch.
Yeah.
And you can tell the difference because mine are green.
Yeah. Yeah.
What? I'll just give you more treats. I will. I'll just give you more treats. Don't eat that nickel. So you guys have shows coming out. Do you guys have music coming out, or do you guys just have a bunch of?
Well, we just finished a single recording yesterday. That's why
Right.
my voice is a little harsh right now because of that, but we're trying to get that out soon. I
Yeah.
can't say exactly when. Once we start getting through, we're trying to talk to a couple PR guys just to make sure it's got a good release, stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And, then we'll have one for surety, but it's not going to be long. Like easily, latest I would say mid-July. That's latest I would be thinking at this point.
Okay.
I think so.
I'm definitely thinking earlier than that.
Yeah.
I just don't want to like kind of pigeonhole us when we if something goes wrong here.
See, with me having the ADHD, I do. That's me holding myself accountable.
Yeah.
I'll say
yeah.
something live, and then I'll watch my show.
Oh, there's always stuff that happens like out of your hands.
Yeah.
Thing, right. So once we have the final track, like we're into mixing all that stuff now, then
That's sick.
we'll start talking to a couple people maybe about how we're gonna publicize it a little bit more. And then,
Right on.
That's
Awesome.
pretty much it. We're not waiting around on it. We're gonna be getting it out as quickly as we can.
Yeah.
It's just
That's awesome. So I'm gonna ask you this question before I put my hot sauce on, so I don't forget. Who helped with the production of the album?
we haven't done the album yet. This
Oh,
one,
sorry, the
this one just
production of recording is what I meant to say.
It's our buddy Damien Birdsey.
Okay.
We do a lot of work with him. He's mastered some stuff for us before. He's done some recording for us before.
Cool.
Our EPs were mixed and mastered by Reed, our old drummer.
Yep.
Well, mixed, recorded by him, and then mastered by Damien. And now this time around, we went to a new drum studio, Stonehouse Studios in St. Catharines with
Cool.
Russ Donahue. He's
Okay.
freaking wicked. Had a really good experience there. I was there on Monday,
Oh, so
and then we went to Damien's to record the rest of it at his place.
Guitars, vocals, and bass there.
Yeah,
right on.
And it's place.
yeah. He's got a good nice setup and
Awesome.
studio down there. And, yeah.
Awesome. It looks like they're leaving us hanging here.
Oh, yeah. I was talking, you know. You got me rambling.
Oh, I don't know. I've got to scratch my eyes so bad. I don't know if there's hot sauce on my hands or not. Oh,
High toast.
oh man. I've gotten hot sauce in my eyes before.
Did you make Joey do this with you?
Pardon?
Did you make Joey do this?
No, we brought him tiramisu. Sorry, guys.
What?
Okay, let's cheers.
Wow.
Cheers.
Dig it and sink it.
Yeah.
You guys ever watch Good Mythical Morning?
Nope.
That's where I got that from.
Can't say I've seen that one.
Oh, it's a great show. It's on YouTube.
That tastes sweet now.
It's good
Not
going
burning.
from an
Hotter.
8 to a 2.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's kind of like going from tequila to Coors. Oh,
I think I've done that.
I'm sure I've been forced
Oh,
to.
man.
at one point.
Trying to put it back. It's just like, that's not some more.
Oh, man, that was actually pretty good.
That was actually pretty easy.
That-
I honestly kind of want to spin it again.
That one would be good on.
Yeah.
That would be good on chicken. That'd be really good. So 8 I can keep in there for sure because that one's a little burny. This one I can change out.
Yeah.
This one I can change out. 5 wasn't so bad.
5 was alright. 5 was where it started, I think.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
had a little residual in there, right?
I'm just gonna go straight into it. So
Oh, fuck you are.
yeah.
That's a,
The best part about playing this game with bands is I usually just meet all of you guys for the very first time, right? And then you guys curse me the next morning.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready for work and I have no idea, so I don't feel that.
nice
I work
to
from
meet
my
you. How's
basement
your
most of the time, so
Yeah, no, that was like with
bathroom close by.
any day. I did the same thing with them. I didn't tell them until they got here that they were eating the hot sauce. With you guys, it was last minute. It was just like, well, fuck, you guys are coming over, let's play. Or that's a loud place to be doing that. How about we just move you? I'm glad it's a drum stool. There you go. Okay.
Alright, Let's go to 11.
Yeah,
It actually goes to 12.
I'm pretty sure that this one is a little bit thicker than the other ones. I was born the year that moved his face.
Oh my
It's
god.
one of my
Well,
favorites.
that me so many times.
I think I played that almost like every day for a month one time. Just like that movie's so funny.
Looks like it should
Airheads
be
is
like
like my
Chipotle.
favorite.
I think it's Chipotle.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites, definitely.
This one's a little intimidating. I'm like, oh,
Well, yeah, it's a little bit thicker than the other ones, right? Even I dumbed it down a little bit. So
oh, Mike. Oh, Mike. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. I saw a big old glob playing out.
I shouldn't have warned them. Mind you, you guys all have to ride in the same
I
car.
live with
And how many bathrooms do you guys have?
I know.
Does that mean one?
No.
There's a bathtub and there's a
Yeah. We got safe.
That's technically two, right? You're being such a good dog. You are being such a good dog. She wants the bread.
There's no doubt that this is gonna kill me.
Well,
You know, here we are.
let's hope so. I mean, not.
Let's hope so.
Cheers, guys. Oh, I'm not sure if I'm gonna enjoy this or not.
It should say what the slogan is.
I'm not sure.
I've just been reading the peppers. Like, that one's got everything. This one's got more than everything.
This one is a creeper.
Oh, it is.
This one's a creeper. This one apparently is 7 million Scovilles.
What do we got here?
So
This
I
one?
can't read that small. I don't know how you can.
Jalapenos, habanero powder, ghost pepper powder, scorpion powder. Carolina Reapers. That's not as good, but those are fucking fun.
So
So
growing those this year.
there's scorpions in here too, actually. I don't know if I said that, but
Yeah, scorpion pepper.
that's a good list of peppers.
Yeah, oh yeah.
We're doing Scotch bonnets. I got Scotch bonnets in my house this year.
Nice.
Yeah,
We have,
and then some ghost peppers actually too, because yeah, I'm gonna venture making
Yeah.
hot sauce a little bit.
nice. We have, ghost peppers, Carolina Reapers. We have Caribbean Reapers.
Oh, nice.
I think we planted scorpion peppers, and then we have like banana peppers.
Holy, where did you place all of these things?
So, my parents own Betsville Farms.
Okay, that makes
So-
sense. I was gonna say they're not on this balcony.
Yeah,
I can tell you that
oh,
much.
no, none of my.
If you had one
gardens.
of each of those peppers, it would be overflowing.
Yeah, so, yeah, no, I work at small scale, like volunteering and stuff, because I absolutely love what Renee is doing.
Yep.
And then, my parents and I say my parents own it, but, I always say my parents and I, because I do a hell of a lot of the work and,
Yep.
you know, run the media and stuff like that, but, my dad started it about 3 years ago, and it just keeps growing every year. We've planted probably, including the garlic, there's probably about 7,000 plants.
Yeah.
So, and that's just everything.
That's crazy. That's a lot.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, garlic, there's
I got a
probably
little
4 or
10 by
5
15 garden in the back.
Well, no, that's
It's
great.
sick. Oh, I
That's
love it. I get
awesome.
so much out of it. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's out there growing that shit.
Yeah,
Like,
no, that's
like the old man out of my garden.
Yeah.
Some watering can. And...
I just cannot give into the Crocs.
No,
I
I don't have
can't-
Crocs. No. I do have flip flops though. I just got
Nice,
yeah.
nice. I have rubbers. I do have rubbers because it gets fucking mucky out there. That's
Yep.
for sure. Oh, I'm almost out. I'm pretty much out. Yeah, no, I love it. If you asked me 10 years ago if I was going to be a farmer and a homesteader and a canner and a nope, I would have told you I was.
Honestly, that's kind of that's right up my alley. But
I
I
love
don't. I still live in like the city. But
Yeah.
I enjoy doing that.
No, absolutely, absolutely. No, this produce is it's all over my house. And then I was at Ryfield Studios on Tuesday with 2 of the guys from All That Is Unholy because they're playing the festival at the Whiskey Pit. Have you guys been to Spitting? That's how you know the hot sauce is working.
Yeah.
Have you guys been to Ryfield Studios yet?
Not yet. I actually, when you mentioned them earlier, it was kind of like something clicked in my head. I was like, I meant to.
I know,
reach out to those guys.
I know. One of
Yeah.
them is watching. I know one of them is watching. So you guys, I will message Steph after the show, definitely. You have to go and hang out there for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, that's the same thing. It's like we're friends with Joey, right? So
Yeah.
we mentioned him a million times, but so kind of whenever he goes somewhere and I see like his podcast and stuff, I'm like, man, these guys are sick. Like,
Yeah.
we can talk to them too, right? So, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. Joey's fantastic.
Yeah.
He and I, ever since he became a part of the band, we've been friends. Like I've known Kale since high school.
Oh, I've known Joey since high school. He's we've been out of bands like
Yeah,
again since pretty much as long as me and Mike have.
Yeah.
We've gone to concerts when we were teenagers
Yeah.
together, that kind of stuff, right?
yeah. Joey taught my 13-year-old how to growl, and now
Yeah.
everybody knows.
Nice.
How to
That's
do it.
awesome. Yeah.
Everybody knows.
Yeah.
We ran into him on her birthday, and she lost her shit.
I used to work at a haunted house with them back in the day.
Yeah.
Nightmares?
Screaming Dogs.
Scream. Oh, screamers.
And that was one of his things. Like he'd be like trying to teach you to growl,
Yeah.
to scare people. And I'm like, Joe, you realize that like not everyone can do this. You realize you're actually like good at this.
Yeah.
We're just like regular people.
Yeah, he certainly was built different when it comes to
Yeah.
what he can do musically.
Oh, absolutely.
He
Yeah.
absolutely is. Definitely
Yeah.
shout out to those guys. I got to interview
Oh,
Jeff
absolutely.
London
Oh,
last
that's
week.
fucking
They're
sick.
fucking
Yeah.
amazing.
I listen to them all the time, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I got
Yeah.
tickets to the release party for my.
Oh, nice. Sick.
I was,
Well, we'll see you there.
yeah. I was supposed to bring my oldest, and she was like, "I might sit this one out, Mom." And my youngest was like, I'll go.
It's gonna be sick. We're
And
gonna
I
have a
was
lot of
like,
fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure you're there early because I think we're opening everything up. I don't know
I'm
for sure.
always
but I
there
think so.
right from go.
But it's gonna be a really, really good show.
Oh, I can't wait for that show. I can't.
Yeah.
I'm so excited about that show.
Yeah.
It's 7 days before the festival at the Whiskey Pit. My whole August is just.
I saw that too. Yeah.
You guys should come out to that party.
Yeah, if
It's-
you can make it happen, then yeah.
Free camping,
Yeah.
free parking,
Nice.
BYOB, and it costs you $25.
So again, yes.
That's it.
Yep.
That's it. That's it. $25.
One night, anything?
So yeah. So I believe it's 12 till 12.
Yep.
Something like that. I'm gonna say there's 14 bands. There might be a couple more, but I'm gonna say there's 14 bands for sure. I'm not gonna name them off because I know all of them, and I'm only allowed to name a few of them. So I'm not gonna name any of them so I can keep my ass out of trouble.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's like Tuesday we were naming off all the bands, and I was like, well, if you guys fuck it up, it's your show. It's fine. I can't fuck it up. So, we're demoting ourselves again.
That's all right. We gotta get through them all eventually, anyways, right? So
Oh, yeah, you know what? Honestly,
I think we're going to.
nobody's gotten through all of them with me yet.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
So,
We're halfway now. What time is it?
I'm not
I
sure.
think we're crushing these hot sauces.
This one,
I guess it's like 7:45. We might not.
bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad. Yeah, I'm not one for Russian, so. But we can definitely do, like, we've certainly done more than I have done with any other bands. And I don't know if I'm gonna let us breathe in between this one and the next one, because this is a 4.
Oh yeah, I think I kind of agree with that.
Yeah,
We're followed up with 11, I think, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
no, I think this was a really good idea. I'm really glad that we brought this out.
What were you smoking before?
But,
Cali?
yeah, well,
There's definitely weed. Yeah.
it's working. I normally have enough, and I'm usually good to go. But because I've been working, I haven't had, like, with small scale farms and at my parents' farm, I haven't had the opportunity to go and fill my pockets again. So I've just been, and I'm not one for government weed, so I've been stopping at the store the last 2 days, and that's how I ended up with these. Right, man. Well, because they don't have the ones that taste like Fireball anymore. Nope.
Oh, those fire and ice ones.
Yeah,
Those are
great.
actually- yeah,
Here,
I
we're
remember
eating
those.
these, and I'm gonna give them a treat. That's good. That'd be a good one. Spare.
Yeah, I could literally probably put that whole bottle just on like a hot dog.
Oh,
Like-
I don't even like hot dogs, and that's a great one.
Oh yeah, with some like cheddar cheese on there. We get all my recipes today. That's it.
I'm fine with that because I even have like cast iron's got to be fucking clean, but cast iron and everything. My kids and I have iron deficiencies, so I try to, that one's garbage, but I try to have cast iron all over the place and use it as much as possible because I find that it helps better than the iron supplements. I don't know if they're not putting stuff properly in the supplements anymore. I'm a conspiracy theorist, everybody knows that. Or if it's just that now that I've used actual cast iron versus supplements, it's not.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've definitely heard that though. Oh.
Let's do it.
But there's nowhere to go but down after this.
Well, I mean, you've been pretty quiet since like number 8.
Yeah.
You kind of shut down at 8.
This one's red.
Yeah. Like blood red.
Legit.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like there's blood.
Look at the color of this one.
Just no color, it's just clear.
Oh, I don't know what's my finger.
Scratch my eye later.
I gotta use the washroom later at some point.
That's the way it works for you.
Yeah, exactly. All right, here we
I've
go.
actually heard stories of things like that happening, and
Oh,
I laugh all the way through them because it hasn't happened to me yet. Hasn't happened to me.
So it's very intimidating.
Oh my god, is my
It's an
phone
intimidating
on?
color. It's an intimidating color.
It is definitely very intimidating. Oh, I think my phone's gonna die. It's a good thing I found my way over here.
Yep.
My phone was at 2%. That's fine.
Oh, boy.
No, this has been an absolutely fantastic interview. I'm so glad we brought this stuff out.
Oh yeah.
So, I don't even know what to ask you guys now because we've covered everything. Who's your favorite Power Ranger? Mine obviously is the red one.
Is it cliche just to say Tommy?
No. No, because when I was a 12-year-old girl, he was my favorite too, but for different reasons.
When I was a 12-year-old boy, it was King, probably. I'm gonna guess.
You gotta love the robot guy. I forget his name.
Oh, what were the
You're getting
characters'
ready to
names?
mic from here. Nostalgic.
What were all the characters'
I
names?
honestly don't know. I just know Tommy because he was two colors. And I thought that.
Oh, I was still doing that on myself. Ooh, I put it in my mouth and I got the
I grew up with two younger sisters, so like it was like I was like a generation past it, but I still watched every episode of Power Rangers with my sisters, right? Who's your favorite Ninja Turtle?
I'm gonna probably say Leonardo.
DiCaprio, dude.
Not a Ninja Turtle, but right on.
I don't know. To be honest with you, I didn't watch a lot of the Ninja Turtles. Shredder, dude. Shredder's sick.
I was gonna say Shredder. I was gonna go Shredder. I was like, she said Turtle. I can't say Shredder.
Yeah, no, Donatello's.
Shredder's kind of fucked though. There's a lot of
Yeah. You know what though? If you look at cartoons from when we were kids,
Yeah.
a lot of them are pretty fucked
He
up.
kept some teenagers down in the sewer. And...
Yeah. What? Like that's a little creepy. Okay, are we ready? There we go.
All right.
Cheers.
Oh man. When we did the hot sauce challenge,
Oh, there it is. That's it.
Oh, hello.
it tastes a bit. I'm not a big fan of the taste of that one.
It was, yeah, it's. I don't know.
It tastes kind of like a mole sauce.
Took a minute to pop.
Oh, hi.
Yeah,
Hello.
that's what I mean.
It's still going.
Yeah, it gets hotter.
There's that unwanted hug again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Decreased in heat. That is
Nope.
going up.
Yeah, all the nose is running a little bit.
Yeah. I was drooling earlier, so I'm one step ahead of you guys. Or behind, I think. I'm not sure. Oh, this is
That's when you swallow your own spit and it gets hotter. That just happened.
what I'm doing.
That girl wasn't burning.
Mm. I know what I was saying. When we did the hot sauce trivia challenge out at Crimson Asphalt headquarters, all the stuff that I brought for the guys all had hot sauce in it too. So they thought like, oh, I'm gonna eat a cupcake and it's gonna calm me down. Cupcakes are hot. I made I had this dill pickle hot sauce, so I made dill pickle cupcakes. Oh my god, it's so good. I mean,
Hot dill pickles are actually really good.
dill pickles are awesome. And
All those spicy dill pickle chips, those were good.
oh,
Yeah, Miss Vicky's had spicy dill pickle chips. I think actually Lay's ended up making some too, but they were pretty great.
Pickles are kind of popular.
We're talking about food today, guys. It's the food episode.
I always see this one store at the mall has it's just like a giant pickle in a bag.
here, have a pickle.
Pickle. I don't need a pickle right now. I gotta wait till we're eating hot sauce at the moment. They're hot pickles, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're pickle pounds.
I don't fuck around. I mean, I might cry a little after you guys leave when nobody's watching, but I don't fuck around.
That's why I took my.
That's what I do when I'm by myself.
I think that happens after 30 now.
Yeah.
Oh, that was hard to open that. My hands are killing me. This planted so much last week. So what else do you guys do in your spare time? Do you color? Do you baseball? What kind of hockey teams do you like? What do you?
I play video games.
Awesome.
Not too much. Try to.
He writes music. That's what he does.
Try to sit in my backyard
Yeah.
as much as I can
He
too.
writes music. Mike plays guitar. Writes music. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
like that.
Trying to go on hikes when it's not raining out. But so
How are you talking like you haven't eaten any hot sauce?
because I have. It's been swapping it out.
His voice is usually really high.
I'm just watching you talk so comfortably, and I'm like, how is he doing that right now? Because like the roof of my nose, the tip of my tongue, and the back of my throat are all burning at the same time.
Sounds like it should be like.
It's definitely an issue.
Yeah, I'm actually in excruciating pain, but Mama didn't raise no quitter,
Here's to that shit. Yep, that's why I don't cry on camera. Oh boy, you guys don't actually have to eat those pickles. It'll probably hurt you a little more than the hot sauce.
Yeah, it's gonna be sustained.
Mm.
Yeah. I might pass it.
I bought those for my kid for her birthday. So I left the box in her room and she got up and I came and hung out with her and she opened the thing and ate a pickle first thing in the morning. She didn't get up, didn't have a tea, nothing. Just like opened it and ate the pickle.
I lived with my friend and he had a couple of little girls that lived there as well. And
Right.
that sounds right. We live with your mom as well too. Anyways.
Can we start that
We
story
should start
again?
that again. Anyways, I gave a 5-year-old a jar of pickles for her birthday. We could just go with that. She absolutely loved it.
Well, why am I promising? I thought I really thought I turned my sound off on my phone, or does it just do that?
I think that's just like us. It just happens when we do a podcast. There's always phones going on.
Oh man. Okay, Aura, I don't know why you're barking, but we don't really want to hear it. So, guess what, Mom? More treats. Here, back up, please.
The best day in the life for this puppy.
Every
Treats,
time I do
treats.
shows. Uh-oh. I'm sorry. You guys get the hiccups? I get the burps. Hard to be. Sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna sit here and hold dog treats in my hand while she eats them. Oh. I'm not really sure what else to ask you guys. I think we covered everything.
We've covered a lot. I'm trying to think of anything right now. I don't know. We got nothing solidified yet. We're going to start working on an album over the next year. That's, those are the plans past this summer. That's why we're a little bit quieter this year because we're doing a lot of work behind the scenes. We're finishing a lot of songs. We're really like locking in even the tempos we want to record them at. Like that's kind of the point we're at now.
Yeah.
Right? So we're really trying to refine things, and that way when we put out this first album, we're hoping it'll be some point early next year, mid next year. We're not again.
Need
Not set on
me
dates.
posted,
We want to see what
please.
happens. And oh yeah, the
Awesome.
single will be coming out. Like I said, that's going to be hopefully within a month. We don't, like I said, we don't know for sure, but like we're hoping to get it out as soon as we can. So when
Awesome.
that does come out, I'll definitely make sure to
Yes.
send it over to you.
Please,
Yeah.
please let me know. Definitely.
Yep.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. Well, okay. Oh, I'm gonna use this word again. What socials are you on?
We are on Instagram.
I know. Don't.
Pretty
Don't.
much, I wasn't gonna go. I was gonna lean into it. But
I appreciate that.
everything's Midnight Tripper Band. So at Midnight Tripper Band, and then we're on Spotify, we're on iTunes, YouTube, all that kind of stuff. Yeah,
Awesome.
that's
the
really it.
chemicals.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
but yeah, I want to give a shout out again to the guys at the La Rue Doom Fest. That's coming up. That's our next big thing we're doing.
That's
It's Stone
awesome.
Creek.
Mm.
What's the date of that?
June 14th and 15th.
15th.
Yeah.
Actually, when I did the post for you guys, I shared that. With
Oh,
the
nice.
post. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
So,
Appreciate that.
yeah,
That's gonna be a lot of fun. It's a lot of stoner rock, psych rock, doom. There's some really heavy bands in there too. Like it's gonna be a lot of fun.
sit down.
That's being put on by Pale Horse Promotion.
No, Black Throne. They're Black Throne.
Oh,
Black
Road.
Throne.
Oh.
Yeah. Pale Horse was, they were Pale Horse. Same
Right.
guy. Same guy. So, but they
Yeah.
have Black Throne now.
Hey, transitioning from one thing to another is fun sometimes, right? Because
yeah.
you get to rebrand yourself.
Well, they're a record label now and everything. Before they were just promotions. They're in they're working with guys at Fuzz and Buzz is one of the other people that are
Nice,
involved.
awesome.
There's quite a few other people that are involved. I just don't know everybody off the top of my head.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I get that. Right
Yeah.
on. That's awesome. And what about merch? Can we find your merch anywhere? Do you have any merch?
Yeah, we have lots of merch coming up for the shows. We got stickers everywhere.
There will be one on my card.
We're in the transition of trying to set something up online, but right now we're kind of focusing on just selling it at the shows. Kind of cash
Yeah.
business sort of thing.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
helping us fund the album. That's a big thing right now.
So-
If you really want to help us, we got our album for sale on Bandcamp. Our EPs are up on there.
Awesome.
And you could purchase them, and then that money's going into the album.
Yeah.
So that would be
Awesome.
awesome too. Yeah,
Right on. And any music you guys do have, send over to me and I'll add to the radio station.
that would be sick. I
Absolutely.
appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, I think we've covered it all.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure my dog is fed up with our nonsense. Like, just so everyone knows, I'm not overfeeding her massive treats. These are like tiny little, you'd be surprised. People are like,
Okay.
what are you doing? Well, she's my dog, and I'm not hurting her. I'm feeding her treats. She's having a blast spinning in circles trying to find them. So, all right. Well, on that note, I don't know if I have an interview on Sunday yet, because I have to book it still. Sorry, Steph. Tuesday, we have a Ryfield announcement, so I can't fucking tell you who's on the show. Next Thursday, oh, that's another hard pass on that too, because I haven't looked at the calendar. So, we're 0 for 3, and we will see you guys next week. Okay,
Cheers.
make funny faces while I get over there to end the stream. Watch out, guys.